What's up, Chris here, back with a new unboxing video, and as per usual for my last couple of videos, I'm gonna have to address something before I go on, which is that I'm wearing these cotton gloves, Mickey Mouse, Michael Jackson gloves, because I had some sort of strange allergic reaction in the palm of my hands, and they don't look very presentable, so just want to get that out of the way in case you're wondering what's up. My palms are fucked. Second thing I want to mention before we move on is I'm recording this with my new camera, Panasonic HC-VXF990 4K camera. I'm recording in 4K, 4000 something resolution, 2160, 24 frames P, and I'm going to downsample my output to 1080p high bitrate. So if you're looking for a 4K option down here on the YouTube video, it's not going to be there. Sorry, I just don't feel like it's worth outputting to full 4K at this point. This package is from, geez, where is this from? This is from AsiaAirsoft. So, you know, as per usual, I have opened it and had a look. We have one box, we have two boxes, and we have three boxes, and we have a bag. Let's start off with this one first. This has to be the worst packaged cardboard box I've ever seen. Really shitty. This is a Well CO2 magazine for the Well AK-74 gas blowback rifle, and this is CO2 model, and the Well AK series gas blowback rifles is supposedly a pretty close 1-to-1 clone to the WE AKs. So rumor has it that you can get this to work in a WE AK-74. What I have been told is that this locking latch here on the back of the magazine is a little bit too shallow to lock in the WE AK. So I'll have to see if this works out or not. I was just curious to see if it fits and what CO2 is like in the AK-74. Next up, actually, let's start with this one. This is a PPS shotgun shell holder, and this is for the PPS 870 rifle. I do believe I can make it fit on my APS CAM870 where it's supposed to be going. Main problem being that the screw holes to mount it are not in the exact right position, so you have to drill out these holes, probably space them up a little bit. Not going to be a big deal when you attach them with the screws later on. Really nice finish, aluminum, almost looks like CNC machined or something. It's really, you know, it's not, definitely not pot metal, what's it called, molded. I have done a mod in here straight out of the box. If you can see, I have a red straw in here. Originally, there was a PVC plastic tubing in there running along the spine of the back, and that is what's putting passive retention on the shells when you have them in the holder. However, the one that it came with for the PPS shells, they're probably a little bit smaller than the APS ones, so they didn't I couldn't get them in there. So what I've done here is try to show you real quick without going on too long. I just randomly went into like Home Depot shop or whatever you want to call it, and I found something called sail holders that look like this, and it's an elastic band string. If you're looking at it like this, you might think it's something else. Some of you will get that, some of you won't. But I just picked this up and I was like, that feels like it would be a pretty good fit in this shell holder, and it almost was. I had to cut off a piece of this, slide it into a straw, what we in Sweden call a suck straw, no joke, sugrör. And now it's a good fit in here. And how I determine like what level of retention I want. Obviously, I want the shells to go in without too much force, but I also want to be able to do this without them coming off. And I feel like if I can do that, they're not going to come out during operation of the rifle. So I might still have to get like the correct PVC tubing at some point down the line. But this, again, what we in Sweden would refer to as an ugly hack, ful hack. You can use that, by the way, ugly hack. Basically, it's when you MacGyver something the way it's not supposed to be, but it works. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Second thing we have, there's also some sort of mounting screws included here. I don't think these will work with the APS one, which is why we have this coming up in a second. I also got this. The PPS Shell Catcher. And what's cool about this is that it mounts to the side of the rifle in these two mounting holes in the receiver. And then instead of the APS one where you had to unzip the bag down here to dump out shells, there is a zip option here as well. But what you do, this is mounted flush up against the receiver body. Shells come out here and go in the bag. And then you can simply swing it open and empty the bag out like this, instead of having to fiddle with the zipper. I do like that there's that option included. Again, the screw holes are going to be a little bit too tightly spaced, so I'll have to modify that. And this is what I want to get at. Let's see. I think I know the guy's name. I actually bought these because I saw a video posted on AsiaAirsoft from a guy who made a really cool video of how he mounted, I think he had a real shell holder, but he mounted this to his APS 870 rifle, and it turned out really cool. I think his channel name is Special Weapons and Plastics something. It was like Swar. I'll put a link in the description. I feel real bad that I didn't get his name stuck in my mind. Basically, going to try and use the APS mounting screws to secure this to my APS. And that will give me shell holder on the left side, shell catcher on the right side, and previously I have mounted a rail piece on top for an RMR. So my APS CAM870 is going to be ba-doom, super tactic cool. Again, I would advise that you go watch this Special Weapons and Plastics. Let's see, Special Weapons, SWAP. Special Weapons and Plastic is the guy's channel name. SWAP. Special Weapons and Plastic. Yep, pretty sure it is. Anyway, I'll annotate it down here. There will be a link in the description. I'm not going to do a video on how what I have to do to mod this onto the 870, because he did a really cool sort of a combo between, what's it called? When you do like workshop, like machining porn almost. He has a drill press and drill bits and whatever. Pretty cool video. I really enjoyed watching it, and he currently only has 2 or 3 videos on his channel. All of them are APS centered for this. So yeah, links will be in the description. Go check that out. Highly advisable mod if you have a CAM870. In my mind, just this alone instead of the plastic clamp on top feature. So yeah, I'm excited to mod this and get this on my rifle. I will probably come back with an update on the APS CAM870. Speaking of which, before I go, my memory card is almost out of space. I just want to say one more thing, speaking of APS. Just this week, I reached out to APS. I've always been a fan of APS, love the CAM870 platform, love the rifle. They have been nothing but good to me, customer support-wise, sales-wise. Absolute joy. And like 6 months ago or something, I did a lot of videos on the APS CAM870 series, technical videos. I have to speed up my talking because the memory card is being full. Anyway, long story short, I managed to get sponsorship from APS. They're going to send me not a bunch of stuff, but a couple of pretty expensive things for my APS CAM870 SAI rifle that I had to pay like just pretty much shipping cost, and then they will give me the other thing as a token of appreciation for the videos that I've done and also the support I've given them on the platform. So I'm really looking forward to that. Can't say enough good things about APS, the brand and the product. So that might actually be the video coming up after this, the unboxing of those things. So look forward to that, and I'll go ahead and I'll rebuild my shotgun to the short version with the grip and the pumpy action and the RMR and the shell catcher and the shell holder, and it's going to be super badass. And then we're going to jump over to modifying the new parts onto the SAI version. That's it for this video. I'm running out of breath. I'm about to pass out. See you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.